Yo, Bioshock,
They
guys.
tried to stop us.
They did everything they could to stop the
We
Poetics
tried
and the Pringles.
to stream this game. Well, we tried to stream the HD remake, but we tried to stream and Twitch said, "No, you shall not."
The dark gray box, is that over there? That
yeah.
dark gray box on the bottom is just barely visible against the black background.
I always like it a little bit lighter. You know what I'm
How
saying?
dark can it get? Let's see. Jeez.
You just can't see anything the whole game. It's garbage.
I'm gonna just do this right here.
Yeah, that's fair.
What do you think?
Well, you want to see.
I'm gonna do
you know.
medium. I'm gonna do medium.
Medium's fair.
I like watching the game instead of just closing my eyes and playing it.
Yeah, yeah. We've both played this game before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's
So what is a Bioshock? I'm not sure.
it is
It's a type of lettuce.
well, bio means biome. It's a it's a
Oh, now
it's
I
a
remember.
robot.
And you shock people.
And then it's a shock to your bio.
Mm.
Son, you're special. You were born to do great things.
Son, you're so special.
You know what? They were right.
We should put on subtitles.
I tried to press start, but nothing happened.
Oh. I guess you can probably wait till after. This is probably a pre-rendered cutscene.
Mm-hmm. This is whenever the plane crashes.
Yeah. It's a little too plain for me.
It's a little too jet.
It's
When did this game come out? 2007?
oh bro. Yeah, it's gotta be. I'm guessing 2005.
I was in middle
school.
school, and I remember when it came out, and people were hyping it, and it came out, and it was
I never
amazing.
even heard about it till a year or two after it came out. 'Cause
Really?
I wasn't playing anything that was M at the time.
I feel you.
I was a young
Lad.
nuptial boy. That's a word for that, right? Nuptial,
Prenuptial?
prenuptial.
I have no idea.
Bioshock release date.
So this is the plane.
Wow, August 21st, 2007.
Your
Look at
boy
you,
loves
bro.
Bioshock, bro. I love this game.
Yeah, I loved this game. I didn't play it though until
I beat all of them.
I didn't play it till like I want to say it was senior year of high school, and then I finally played. See, dude, this doesn't even. It almost doesn't need a remaster. That for 2007,
Yeah,
bro.
dude, look at the water. The water looks great.
That's already better than Skyrim,
yeah.
and Skyrim came out after,
After
this.
this.
You know what I'm saying?
Way after this.
That's what's the company that made this again?
2K?
2K, yeah. Bro, 2K kills it. Borderlands, basketball.
My sensitivity needs to go up. All right, here we go. Options. We can do subtitles.
Subtitles. Dialogue subtitles, that's what you're looking for.
I don't want the R subtitles. I want sensitivity.
What do you think art subtitles means? Like art that's on the wall?
Yeah, like whenever
like
you read,
subtitle it?
like when you read a painting, the subtitle for what it says, if you couldn't read it, maybe pops up. That's my best guess. Let me
That's
see how that
weird.
is.
That's a weird concept. Welcome to Rapture.
What? Remember you go in the elevator?
Yep.
Whenever I was young, I did have a YouTube, and I did a walkthrough of this game whenever I was like 12, and I put it on
Bro.
YouTube.
I feel you. I remember the first time playing this. This whole intro video, bro.
Yeah.
I was like shocked.
It brings
Like, I
you.
was like,
Now we're going
this
down
is
into the
crazy.
world of Rapture.
Rapture.
Yeah, this was after everyone was, or during, like when Fallout was big and stuff too.
Yeah,
People were playing Fallout around this time.
for real. I loved Fallout.
Oblivion.
Bro. Fallout 3 is in my top 5.
Skyrim wasn't out yet, so
Bioshock's not actually in my top 5,
I feel you.
but
I'm Andrew Ryan, and I'm here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington. It belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican. It belongs
To God.
No, says the man in Moscow.
You cannot skip it. This is very political too,
Rejected those answers. Instead,
and religious
something
in a way, because he's creating a world.
Yeah. There's definitely very religious undertones to the game.
Well, it's a city called Rapture.
Yeah.
where the artist would not be upset.
You think they would have wanted a name that's a little more
Subtle.
welcoming.
yeah, we're welcoming you.
It's like in the third game, what I liked about the third game is you're going to this place that's like
Pretty.
it's so happy and
Polished.
yeah.
You're like, oh, this could be great.
But then you're like walking around, you're like, something is off. That's
yeah.
Bioshock 3. They did a really good job with the like
A lot of people think it's the best one.
the subtlety. You're like this game, you know.
Something
You're like,
this
okay,
is a
this
bad
place
spot.
is not a good place.
Yeah, exactly.
But the third one, you come through and it's like, but that's because it's like abandoned now. Because
That's true.
not everything went very well.
Right.
But the third one, you start playing and it's like, you're like,
You're in the sky. It's
something
beautiful.
is weird about this, but it's really subtle.
And it's a
then
lot,
everything
and it's
starts
also
going crazy.
psychological.
Yeah.
A lot of the third one is psychological, and a lot of people think the third one's superior. I would argue that Infinite might be the best one.
Yeah. I would say the story is probably better in Infinite. I'd say
it's just a beautiful game.
I'd say the first one is,
What were the ropes that you would travel on? I loved that.
yeah. I would say the gameplay is a little bit more fun in this first one. But I like the story more of the third.
Oh yeah, dude. The story in the third one is crazy. Oh, this is where you watch the guy get demolished. And in the second one, you were a Big Daddy.
Yeah.
You played as the Big Daddy.
I didn't play more. Look at that, bro. See, that's so like. Oh yeah, good idea.
I'm just gonna do a 15. Maybe.
Your phone's like, no, you're not.
I said, heck no, brother. I don't know how to add.
The second one, I only played like 20 minutes of it, bro.
Yeah, it's the least favorite.
Yeah.
The story isn't that bad. It's not the best of the three,
Yeah.
obviously, but the
I
multiplayer
heard
is trash.
the story of the second is good. It's just the gameplay is.
yeah.
Like, aren't you supposed to be like looking around, like he's
Not
trying to
yet.
break in?
Not yet. It's not letting me move. It's just letting me look.
Because you're like, oh, he's attacking my thing. Oh no.
Now I can. Oh,
You got to go out the back, right?
Atlas, this guy who eventually, spoiler alert, turns on you at the end of the game.
Yeah.
You have to
He
hit
said
the
pick
lever.
something off the ground.
Something's on the
radio
ground.
or something.
Oh, it's a radio. It's right there. Providence. Quick quiz. What's the first weapon you get in the game?
Crowbar, right?
Close.
I don't remember.
A wrench.
A wrench. Crowbar is Half-Life.
Ah, see, I never played Half-Life.
Have you seen this GIF?
I have not.
Loads.
If it loads. Why am I stuck?
I'm just gonna bring it. I have the GIF on my phone. I don't know why Twitter's having trouble loading it when I have it on my phone.
Everybody go to
Here we go.
Poetics' Twitter account.
Or not.
Here we go.
Here we go.
I've not
He just
seen
comes out the side of the thing and just stares at the screen.
What's that from?
It's just this GIF that went around because this, it's like a soccer game in India. And the camera is like zooming in on this lady with her family. And then this guy just pops out of the corner and just blocks and just stares right at the camera. And he doesn't smile. He's kind of got this little bit of a hint of a smile. Like he's like, I'm on TV. I'm on the Jumbotron.
Yay.
But it's like...
A crowbar or something. Okay, it's right there if you let me pick it up. There we go.
You have to fight the guy?
No, gotta go this way.
Oh.
Jeez, bro, chill.
Jeez Louise.
What was that?
This is where you fight your first few people.
Yep.
They did a good job in the game too with the voice acting.
Oh,
is
yeah.
phenomenal in this whole game.
I love the vending
All
machines.
3 of the games, the voice acting is phenomenal.
Yeah. If you haven't played Bioshock, man, you are missing out on some great single
I
player
feel like
action.
that is a thing though, that a lot of new gamers over the past few years, that because they came in with Fortnite and Apex and stuff like that, they really do miss out on
these games.
Yeah, the crazy stories. And look at the little bit polygonal in his hand when it was moving around.
He fell off the balcony. What a goof!
What a goof.
What are you, drunk? You can get drunk in this game too.
Oh yeah.
For a minute if you drink enough.
This little fish looks like he just had his cherry pops.
Huh.
The subtitles isn't matching. They're not matching what he's saying. The little fish ain't worth.
Yellow.
Yellow. It's weird. They caught up now. Yellow. Oh, jeez. Yeah, they had those masks on. So this world like went corrupt, and like there was a science experiment, I think, and all these people turned into these things called splicers, and everyone went crazy. And that's a Big Daddy. This is your first view of a Big Daddy and a little sister.
Yeah.
And you gotta.
The little sisters are creepy.
You can either save them or harvest them. For
and then
Adam.
it affects the end. Do you harvest them or save them?
You get more Adam if you harvest them,
Yeah.
which means you get more power-ups. But if you save them, you get a better ending.
See, I've always saved them.
Yeah, same.
Because of that.
I saved them too, because you still get Adam from it.
Because it does help you in the end of the game, if I remember right.
Yeah,
it's
it
not,
does.
It's not just a happier ending.
Right,
It's
it
like
does help you.
It's
I
like
can't remember how,
you
though.
get some big thing at the end that.
Oh, she gives you presents if you save them. The girl,
Yeah.
she gives you presents if you save them, and that has a bunch of stuff.
That's right. Bro,
It's
you're
starting
on
to
top
come
of this.
back.
You're flying through.
Yeah, bro.
You're like. You're like, yeah, that thing crashes right here, and then I just walk through it. Okay, keep moving.
Done. The water in this game.
You're supposed to be like, oh, what's happening?
Oh no, I wasn't expecting this water.
And you're just like, yeah, but it keeps coming through, and then I walk through, and
That
there's
door
some fish.
doesn't open.
That door doesn't open. I keep walking. Let's go. On to the next.
Come on. All right, where's our? We get a gun here soon.
That is one thing I did really like about this game, is the whole plasmid system and stuff. It's very. There's not anything like that really
It's
in
easy
other games.
and how you can hold the first aid kits and push like B to revive really quick. You don't have to push start. Gotta go to my inventory. I've gotta go. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, for real. I think there's someone behind you, bro.
It's splicer.
To the right?
Right there.
Oh.
Right there.
Bro, you already know. You're like,
I
yep,
haven't
he
played this
comes
game
out
in
from right there.
forever, but I love it.
He pops out right there, and then I hit him with the thingy.
Give him the quick bot. Poetics is gonna take over on part 2.
Yep. We're gonna switch off.
Okay, so it's B to use your first aid kits. Let's use some of these. We need to have fun with our plasmids. In Infinite, they have some of the best plasmids. I remember the crow one is my favorite, where you send a swarm of crows.
Yeah. I remember that.
Chill, bro. So you press B to get more health, and the plasmid one goes up by itself.
Yeah.
So whenever you run out, he just. Ugh, I gotta get my fix of plasmids. Ugh.
It's interesting because he doesn't go right here.
Yeah, he goes
right there.
on the wrist.
and it seems like it would go through his hand.
Yeah, that's right. Because the needle's so long.
Bro, you know what else we need to play sometime that I have? Far Cry.
Yeah.
That'd be a good one.
I suggested that when we went to the rental place because they were
I think I have Far Cry. Maybe I don't. I don't see it over there.
I've got it on the Game Pass.
Which one?
I can't remember.
Because that's probably one of the newer ones, I would think. Which I haven't played, so that might be a good experience. I was talking about Far Cry 3 or even the first one. The first one has a really short story.
This is where I get my shotgun.
This is where I electrify a lady.
Or not my shotgun, a pistol.
I love how there's all these things that are supposed to be, like, spooky. And you've just seen them so many times, you're just like, oh, there's a lady with a baby. She's dead.
Look at that mask. It's not a baby, it's actually a... I'm drunk. I gained health, but I lost plasma. Oh. I'm too spliced up.
Dude, they're coming to your side, I think.
Too spliced.
Oh. No. I thought someone was attacking you.
I think there's a
That's what it
hole
seems
somewhere in this bathroom. You pick up these diaries.
Bro, toilets.
Yeah.
Bro, I love toilets.
I love picking up alcohol from toilet bowls and drinking.
Toilets are such a good invention.
Woo! Woo! Where'd he come from?
This game was, though, at a time, too, people forget about this. This game was so polished during a time when there was so much unpolished gameplay.
yeah.
Because of, like, the Wii and the early days of the 360, there was some terrible
stinkers.
Early 360 games. We played a few, like the...
Yeah.
Like, compare the gameplay of this to that first Viva Pinata thing we played, bro.
Yeah, those are the
Like
games they crapped out to be like,
Yeah.
all right, we gotta get some of these.
That's the game they took 3 weeks to just
Poop
be
out.
like, you know, there's a game where you just press A a bunch of times really fast.
Copy the button. A X A X X
Yeah.
Y.
Bro, I remember the first time watching this.
Ooh.
The first time I watched this,
Oh,
I
this
remember
is great.
thinking that it was the first time I had ever seen in a game, like, violence towards children.
Oh yeah.
And I was, like, shocked. Like,
well,
I
it
was
is
like,
next level.
that's when you shoot him through the window. You're just like, okay.
They don't let you fight one for a minute.
Yeah. Because they're like, you can't handle this.
Yeah, not with your
Not
wrench
right
and
now.
a pistol.
Yeah. They're like, you just stay back here. Don't worry about him.
Even though I could have gotten up by now, he's disappeared. I did like using the drill and the second one.
See, I didn't like the drill. That was one of the
'Cause you
first
had to
things
get
that turned
gas.
me off to it.
Yeah,
I didn't like it because it was like, it was the same every time you used it. It was the same
true.
thing. It was just like, bzzz.
Yeah, I did like that you had to constantly get gas for it, gasoline.
Yeah. Look at that gameplay though. The fact that there's like water.
Yeah, and you shock it.
Yeah. And then it shocks everybody there. It's like, it's smart gameplay.
Little things like that is why
It's-
the game's great.
Very smarty.
Oh, shut me. Oops, I did not mean to shoot. I have 3 rounds. It's all good. When they land in here, bro, they fried. Where you at? Where you at, boy? No!
Shocking. What a shocking situation.
What a shocking turn of events. Well, if he had bullets.
Ow!
Oh!
Bro, you got $8. Congratulations. Consmaculations. Prepapulations.
Can I just whack you? Why can't I get your gun?
I forgot they're called splicers.
Yeah,
too.
they're called splicers.
That's such a cool term, bro.
Even though there's a pistol right there, I can't get the weapon or the ammo for it.
The ammo. The Ambergene Gene. Didn't see that
That's
coming.
fine. Everything's okay.
Every little thing. I think there's people behind you, bro.
Yeah, I'm going backwards. I'm going backwards.
Going backwards. And then you power it up, and then it gets to a point, right, where you, every time you shock, it shocks like all of them.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, you can upgrade it.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's stupid.
Bro, it's
thing.
been a long time since I've played this. I've played the third one.
I have to kill
more
the
recently. I played the third one way more recently.
This is getting harder.
Bro, that's that medium difficulty for you. Bro, just make sure you don't step too close to that flamethrower.
Got it. She's dead.
And then you walk right into electricity and get shocked.
Yeah. It does like 2 damage, I think. Oh, we're good.
That was close, bro. Be very careful.
About the flamethrower guy. I have nothing. Do I have
you
rounds?
just gotta.
Yes, I have 11 rounds.
You
I
just
don't know
gotta
where it
hope
came
there's
from.
something coming up that'll give you some health. How do you heal again in this? I don't remember
so
that.
you gotta get first aid kits. You see the number at the top left, and you press B.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, I think I'm going to the next level. Okay. No, I'm not. He's in on it the whole time.
17 big daddies are coming for you.
And I remember at the end of the game, you kill the guy with you kill Andrew Ryan with a golf club.
Yep.
And it
I remember
cracks
that.
in his skull. But
it's one of those. There was always scenes during this time too. There was always scenes where the last person in the game, that's the main bad guy, you killed them with something super basic.
yeah, not
Like,
a gun.
In Call of Duty, I think it was Black Ops 1, where you throw the knife, or was that Modern Warfare 2? You're on the
I know what
ground
you're
and you're
talking
like, ugh.
Yeah,
And he's like killing this other guy, and you're like, ugh, and then you
I
just
know
throw
exactly
the
what you're
thing.
talking about.
Which one of those opens first, bro? One to the left? Oh, they don't?
Nope, they don't get to you.
If you stand there, does it just keep going?
No,
Like,
I
it
think
just
they
never-
actually go around and these doors open. Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
now you have no
Now I
shocking.
have no. To push. Do I have to push something in here?
Yep.
Oh. Well,
And then you're good.
that might be a good ending point. Medical pavilion.
Is that?
Bro.
There we go.
I guess that's
Look
it.
at that. Episode 1, episode 2, we gonna come
See
right
ya.
back.
We'll be
we gonna
back.
come right back. We gonna get you. We gonna get you. We gonna find you.